Hi, I was wanting to make a small video about the Gen 4 Glock 19 that I purchased about 2 weeks ago. And I did, obviously, as you can see, a whole bunch of stuff to it, but I'm a machinist by trade. And I got rid of a HK VP9. And several days after that, I got rid of my D-ball I square. And so I decided that I wanted to get into the Glock thing. So I bought a Glock 17. I really enjoyed it, and I did most of what you see here. I did front serrations. I did the big side pocket. I did the double undercuts here and there, and frame stippling. On the reverse side, I also did the front serrations, and I milled this frame pocket in. But on the 17, I didn't go near as deep on the front serrations. And on the side pocket here, I didn't go near as deep. I also didn't have the right mill. The mill I was using had a, I think it was a 30 thou radius, corner radius, and I got it from a buddy at work, but I really didn't like it, so I went to a mill with a bigger radius. Well, I got that Cerakoted graphite black. I mean, it looks nice, but I ended up selling it to a buddy. I decided the 19 is exactly the gun that that's going to fill the purpose I have planned for it, as just a you know, your EDC gun. I can't see anything really being quite as good or better than the 19. So because I got rid of the VP9 and the D-ball, I decided that I was going to make the 19. I was really going to put everything into it that I could, things that I thought might enhance both myself and the gun. I wasn't going for a race look. This is all going to be black oxide and then Cerakoted over that. And I also did a top pocket. I chamfered the sides, 45 them, and the back, as well as the front here. I don't know if you can see that, but the front's also been, the corners, sharp corners, well, not sharp corners, but I took the corners off. 45, did a big pocket in there with the mill. I know it looks rough right now, but when I make a follow-up video, you'll see it. I have a Storm Lake barrel in here, brand new, stainless barrel. I wanted a black, but I got a good deal on eBay on this brand new Storm Lake barrel in just the stainless. So the barrel block, I guess, is what this is called up here, right in there, that barrel block. It comes sandblasted. And I decided that I would just polish that. I'll set the phone down. I'm using my iPhone, so you'll have to excuse me here. But I decided to polish it, and I also polished the actual barrel itself. Real nice. Looks real nice. I haven't shot this gun at all. When I did get the gun, the first day I owned it, I probably put 2 mags through it. I said, you know what, it's a Glock, it's good to go, it's going to run. I didn't have any issues with the erratic ejection or any of that, so I just went to town on it. I shot a little bit just to figure out which back strap I wanted. I did want one with the beaver tail, but I shot it with both, and the medium was the one that I thought was the best for me. So I do have a extended magazine release here. Not so much that I use it further down for a slide release. It's not so much for that as much as it is when I want to lock the gun to the rear. I got a nub there to push up on. Another thing I want to talk to you about that I've done to this, we have the factory trigger. I'll just get this out of the way for a second. We have the factory trigger here with a Ghost 3.5 pound connector. I went through, polished the trigger bar, all contact surfaces. I got the Ghost spring kit, and that's been really good for me. But I came across this guy on eBay, and he has a Glock custom trigger that has I believe it's a over travel stop, and it's got the threaded set screw in the rear. There's a threaded set screw in the rear. There's also one that's up inside the trigger, right in here. This one comes pre-adjusted per this guy, this company here. They pre-adjust that trigger, but the one in the rear, you can adjust that for, I believe it's reset. And so I put it in, and again, I don't have any rounds on this gun since the machine work. The last thing to be done before oxide is to put an RMR slot in the top, and after that, oxide, Cerakote. Then I'll really start to run the gun and just see how everything turned out. I've done all this work myself. I did all the mill work, pockets, polishing, everything. I just really hate, because of my trade and I can do all this myself, you know, that's kind of a benefit. I just hate sending a gun out and just waiting and waiting. You know, everything is, it's all in the hands of who you send it to. If any of you guys are like me, you want it done, you want it back, you want to shoot it, you want to enjoy it. If I had, I do this stuff after work on my own time, and I could probably do the slide work, all the slide work in a day. The undercuts and taking out there's not much stippling on a Gen 4. I mean, the stippling is nice, but taking off the stippling, especially in the finger grooves down here, it's a pain. To me, I mean, it is, but the stippling is what takes the longest for me. All the frame stippling, I stipple all of this under here, and I stipple all of this to the edges, and I leave a clean edge in there. Let's see if I can flip it up there, let you check it out. It is nice. I mean, I like it. I like the semi-rough, semi-coarse. You know, I like that added bite. But this took me probably about 3, maybe 4 days. I work on it a little bit after work, and it really takes some time for me to get this to look as clean as I like. But anyway, I'll do a follow-up video on this just to let you see how it turned out. I ended up getting, I just don't have them installed. I did, but then I took them out for the machine work. I ended up getting, well, I believe these are Ameriglow by Trigicon. They're stamped, they're marked Trigicon, but they came in an Ameriglow package, so I ended up getting the tall suppressor sights because I knew I wanted to run the RMR, and I like these sights. I mean, they are pretty nice. I didn't think I would like tall sights. I had tall sights on a HK USP Tactical, and I didn't really much care for them. That was some time ago though, and I seem to like these all right. They're not too bad. I also do have the RMR, and I'm just like I said, Monday, Tuesday, one of those days after work, I've got the program wrote. I've already milled on a practice piece of aluminum. I've milled the slot for the RMR. Everything's good to go. I just I didn't have time Friday. Something came up. I had to leave real quick, but I have a RMR right here, a dual power. This is the 9 MOA green dot. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. RM05G. My buddy has RM, I'm not sure. It's the amber dot. I don't know if it's a 9, a 12. I'm not exactly sure what the MOA is, but I hated the amber dot. I just couldn't cut it. Sometimes it just looked like a reflection of a light in the lens, and I just really didn't care for it. I thought about getting a 12.5 MOA green triangle, and just for some reason the green dot seemed like a better option. I almost bought the LED adjustable red dot because I couldn't find a green dot anyplace. They were just dried up, and then just by a sheer luck, I came across one on Gunbroker, and I snatched it right up. It is a little cheaper. I haven't used that. I have not taken that RMR out other than measuring and checking things out as far as putting it in the slide. I looked through it a little bit just to see it, you know, and I thought, well, I mean, it looks good. It'll do the job that I need it to do. Some people say it's not very good in low light, but as far as I'm concerned, that's why you put tall suppressor sights on. If that dot's not there, I mean, it ain't no big deal. You got the backup sights. I haven't shot an RMR on a pistol, but common sense tells me go to the iron sights first, and that dot's there just for, well, I don't know, I guess just for you know, possibly a little bit longer range shooting. But I think, you know, maybe home defense situation, the irons, I don't know, you know, it's just, I guess I can't really say nothing until I get it mounted and try it, but, you know, I guess it's all up to you, really. I like irons. I mean, I'm pretty good with irons. I also ended up getting a HSP Eclipse, and I'm recording this with my iPhone, so you're gonna have to forgive me here because you know, I'm just trying to fight the light here. But it's got the felt, black felt. It's all the way around, not just on, I assumed it would just be on the back, the side that's against the skin, but it's not. That felt is all the way around. Now, I did try the gun in this just a little bit, just to check the fit, and it goes in real nice, real smooth. It is beyond smooth. I mean, smooth don't even, it's not even a good word to use how just slick this is. But as you can see, I will possibly have to cut that tab off for the RMR to fit down in it. There might be a little bit of work to go on. Try to do this one-handed, but right in here, that's gonna have to go right here. But again, I'm not going to do nothing. I get the RMR mounted on and get it all refinished. and then I'll kind of go from there as far as the holster itself. But from the little bit I did put this together and I tried it a little bit, I thought, man, this is the holster as far as I'm concerned. If you like inside the waistband, I mean, look no further. I haven't wore this, especially haven't wore it out, but just a little bit in the house to feel how this is gonna go. I just don't think there's anything out there better than this. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to obviously run a light. You'll have to run a handheld. But this holster is just a awesome piece. Anyway, I hate to make the video so long, but there you have it. A little bit, if I can get it out here, a little bit of showing you this this machine work I did. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. Can't wait to get the RMR put on there and get this thing oxided and then Cerakoted, probably graphite black, and then start carrying it. I mean, it's just a really nice piece. I'm really excited with the way the machine work came out. I'm glad I went a little deeper on the front serrations than I did last time. I'm glad I got that end mill with a bigger corner radius on it. I think that corner radius makes a huge improvement. And I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I'll get a follow-up going, and then we'll just go from there. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.